How well do you know your professors? You see them every day in class, but how much have you actually learned about them? The desk at the front of the classroom separates them from you. Remove the desk and let the learning begin.
Is it nice of Crystal to keep my dog? You see? She always puts her head on my leg. That's because she knows, huh? Yep, you're a good girl. Okay. You like a dog today? Okay, I'm done. I am originally from Huntington, so I grew up in this town. And after I graduated from Penn State, I traveled a lot for a long period of time. After about 10 years, I had my first son, and then I just kind of wanted to come back to be closer to my parents. So we started interviewing with Juniata, and got hired there.
And how long have you been here?
Now I've been here since 1991.
So you were in the Peace Corps. Where did you go?
Republic of Seychelles, which is a small nation of 99 islands in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I spent 2 years there. The entire population of the Republic of Seychelles would fit in Beaver Stadium. I was an English teacher. I taught elementary school, and then the second year I taught sort of at the Polytechnique, which was, well, sort of like, I want to say a career and technology center. So there were kids from like grade 9 to adults. That's what I did. And I learned to ride a motorcycle and scuba dive. I went in the motorcycle scuba diving Peace Corps. Yeah.
But cool.
Nice.
I'm just trying to picture you on a motorcycle.
Oh, I like a motorcycle, actually. Me? Yeah, I'll get over it.
You learned the language while you were in the Peace Corps, right?
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Mais oui, comme ça, avec ça, and yeah, in the Seychelles they speak Creole every day. We were just studying language, so we became pretty proficient at it. I was rated as a native speaker by the time I left country. I was good at it.
Do you use any of the skills that you learned in the Peace Corps to teach at Juniata?
Absolutely, that's a really good question. When I started teaching, I was teaching like 12-year-olds, and there'd be 40 of them packed into a class, and they were very proficient at cheating. Mm-hmm. And so that's where I kind of became what I call an eyeball instructor, where I'm always looking for, are they paying attention? Are people paying attention to me? Are they listening? Are they engaged? Are they sticking with me? Or are they, kind of drifting off? Not that you personally would know anything about drifting off when I'm teaching a class. I don't. But, yes you do. I'm not listening to you.
No, I am.
No, you're not. You are not listening.
This is on film.
This is not, it's not true, I'm telling you. Are you freaking listening to me? You're not even listening to me. Yeah.
It's on film, people.
I don't care.
I do.
I think it's useful. But yes, that's one of the things I use from teaching in the Seychelles is, kind of keeping the crowd together, making sure that I have everybody's attention. When people wander off task, it totally attracts my attention, and that's from teaching in the Peace Corps. So whenever someone's like on Facebook, I can always tell.
How you direct the Writing Center and the CWS, right?
Yes.
How did you get involved with that? Did you start it, or?
No, I inherited the Writing Center from Bill Hofelt. He retired, and they asked me. So I took the Writing Center from Bill when he retired, and then Judy Katz wanted to step out of managing CWS, and they asked me to take that. So I took that. And CWS management, like a big chunk of that's done in the summer, because you have to check if you have enough adjunct instructors, you have to hire people, you have to replace people, you have to balance sections, you have to screen students coming in to check their placement is correct. So it's a lot of summer stuff.
You don't really get a break then.
Yeah, well.
Favorite class to teach at Juniata?
I'm going to say Theories of Teaching English, in which I teach no theory, and it's all about how to teach, and I think that's really fun. I teach that every other year to secondary ed English students, so I get to teach everyone who's going to go teach English. And what I found is they really wanted to know the pragmatics. How do you deal with this situation? How do you do this? How do you keep kids engaged? All those kinds of things, and I really enjoy teaching that class. But I am fortunate because I enjoy every class I teach, literally, I do. I mean, I like CWS because you get to turn kids on to how to write academically and kind of free them from the constraint of the blessed 5-paragraph essay. The students are always changing, they keep you current, you can help them succeed at different levels, from freshmen to graduates. So interacting with students is always exciting for me. You get feedback from students who just, you run into them in the grocery store, you talk to them on Facebook, and they, you know, tell you how your class has impacted them. Oh my God, do I do anything outside of teaching? I have 2 dogs and 5 cats and 4 ducks. I have a soccer problem. I think most people know I have a soccer problem. My youngest son played soccer. This is his senior year in high school, so next year I'll be going through soccer withdrawal.
Is there anything you'd like to tell everyone?
About what?
Anything.
About anything? I recommend moderation in everything, including moderation. This is my 1940 Cub tractor. I learned to ride and run this when I was 9 years old. But it's no longer running. We haven't managed to get rid of it yet. But it is kind of a fun old relic. This is for the ducks. That's too fast, Marcus. Number 1. Echo 2. Zoe, you get through. That's a churro. My favorite game right now I'm going to say Coliseum because it's always fun and I win a lot, but it's endlessly changing like all the Days of Wonder games. I kind of like that one. Favorite musician? Well, I really like Pink. That is one of my favorite like singer-songwriters. The genre I like best is singer-songwriters. And I tend to like women, so like Joan Baez, Melissa Manchester, Sheryl Crow, Pink. I also like Jack Johnson. I really like singer-songwriters. I like words. So I think people who are writing their own music and singing their own songs have different message. So I kind of like the fact that they're wordsmiths, you know? Coffee and my favorite Jack Troy mug. This is my very favorite Jack Troy mug. Retired professor at Juniata College. I've had this mug for probably 20 years, and when guests come, I hide it because I don't want other people drinking out of my Jack Troy coffee mug.
You don't want other people chipping.
I don't want people touching my Jack Troy coffee mug. And when if this mug is clean, and it does go through the dishwasher, if this mug is clean, this is the one I drink from every morning. If it's not clean, I have like backups, but this is my #1 mug. Jack Troy. Just don't touch it. Coffee, chocolate, beer. These are 3 things that motivate me
Any specific kind
and
of
help me
chocolate?
cope. I always love a beach. Although a casino is not a bad option. People sit at home, blah, 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 you know. You know what's going to happen. She's going to use that part where blah, 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 blah.
I think we do that.
I did my movie. Yeah, singing, not